trying to do our best, in the lockdown situation.
Okay.
But I'm enjoying the lockdown because things are getting very efficient in the lockdown.
Yeah, things are getting done. Corey said he had sent out some information and got the paperwork started and things, but I guess there must have been some kind of technical problem that held things.
I know. I mean, I understand because of the COVID-19, situation, things are not normal basically. And, certain things have improved, like gold trading. I have made it very, very simple. So that is very nice. And, but obviously, you need to make sure that the government offices are open and whatever we need to do to incorporate our company, etc., gets done. And so I understand, all that constraints, but that's what we can do. That is the fact of life.
So do you know what's going on with that deal at all?
Well, I mean, gold is fine. Hong Kong gold, all the paperwork has been shared, all the confidential paperwork has been shared with John. And John was supposed to complete the paperwork and, move forward.
No. I'm talking about with Corey. Corey had dealt with someone directly. Like, that's why I need John on so John can explain it. Like, I can't explain it. Like, it's impossible for me to explain it because I don't know all of the details.
Okay. So I think John, the ball is in John's court, and he has to complete the paperwork. And
no, Dr. Mercer. No, it's there was a buyer that did paperwork with you all. It was something that was going on. Like, it wasn't involving John. They dealt with you all directly.
Oh, that mad community is not working out because they just want the gold to be delivered, to Dallas. Without showing any proof of fund or anything like that. And that is not possible. We cannot do that.
Yeah, I don't know the, what you call it, the information on it. I just know that was Corey.
No, actually, John actually handed over that gentleman to me, and I handed over the gentleman to a Canadian guy who does the gold transaction. And he said that, okay, you guys come to Tanzania and get the gold from there, pay the taxes and everything. And he says, well, we are not interested in traveling. We need CIF. Okay, so, and he was asking for a very large discount and everything like that. So, I mean, his terms and conditions are not really suitable. And then what I told him was that, okay, no problem. You are in the gold business, so why don't you sell my Sam's blockchain TT bars to all the SMEs in USA? It's a $2 trillion a year, $2 trillion business for you, and you make commission money,
Yeah.
So I mean, it's up to them, But I mean, his terms and conditions were not acceptable to us at all. I also offered them the Japanese transaction. I have bullion in Japan also. And I said, well, you have a Brinks account and you buy FOB and Brinks will deliver to your Dallas refinery, after verifying the product in Japan.
Yeah.
But he didn't like that also, so I don't know what is his, I think his financial position is not very good.
Yeah. So that's what I had wanted to know. John had wanted me to talk to you about.
That is not a problem at all. I mean, I've replied to him, and I said, okay, these are all the options available to you. You choose one, and this gentleman, the owner of the company, said that the procedure is not in line with our procedure, and so that's the end of the chapter.
Let me ask you another question. What if there was an opportunity and somebody offered me majority ownership of a professional sports team and I needed a certain amount of money, and there was an economic development where I had the city mayor, and I have their whole support, and where you can, it's like over 200 acres and everything where you can develop it around that professional sports team. Yeah. And I came to you and say that I needed some funding, and I would be majority owner. Would that be something you can help me out with?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we are ready to help out everybody, and we do joint venture agreement with the people, define the roles and regulation or roles of every individual, and there is no
Okay,
problem.
so now that football season has
You have
started,
the JV agreement with you, right? Already.
yeah, I have it. So
That's it.
now that the football season has started,
Uh-huh.
now I can start selling the Tiki bar to the TT bar chain,
Okay.
gold and
Okay.
everything because the
Okay.
football season has started.
Okay.
Because a lot of these guys they being together, so when they
Mm-hmm.
all together,
Okay.
and when they get one of them, so
Mm-hmm.
when one guy get them, then he can tell everybody like, oh wow,
Exactly.
man, this,
Exactly.
they tell everybody else. So
Mm-hmm.
now that the season has started, then we can just go from there.
Sure.
So let me jump off here. Let me make a few phone calls to a bunch of them
Okay.
guys. Like
Okay.
I want to get started and everything is at the top of the week,
Mm-hmm. Sure.
and we can
I
just go
mean,
from there.
idea is very simple. Anybody who has $2 can purchase people's gold coin, and then anybody who has 50, about $7,000 can purchase the TT bars, and it's a win-win situation for everybody. Nobody will sell them this product which we have at 2% London LBMA price. Okay, so it's a win-win situation for everybody. We are basically putting money in their pocket.
All right, yeah, I definitely get on top of that and be in
Okay.
touch with you. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
thank you, Dr. Mirza.
Sure thing. Enjoy the
All right,
the new season, August, and capture America.
all right, we'll do, sir. You enjoy
Okay.
it. All
And I
right,
think
thanks.
I don't know what is happening to your presidential candidate. Is he doing well?
Yeah, he it just see he need a marketing budget. Like he need to be able to get on TV. He need to be able to get on the
I
radio.
mean,
He
I
need
mean,
to.
everybody likes to do that, and he was in the TV and stuff like that. And but I think he's not going to win through regular channels. He cannot. He doesn't have $1 trillion to beat Donald Trump. Okay, Donald Trump has $1 trillion to buy 300 million votes, and your friend, doesn't have $1 trillion. That's it.
Yeah, he's gonna need the athletes and the entertainers, and they the most influential.
No, no, no. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He can try, he can run on his head, but idea is very simple. Okay, you need money to win the elections. He doesn't have $1 trillion. Biden doesn't have $1 trillion. Trump has $1 trillion to spend. Who can beat Trump?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, that's it. That's a plan. Okay, so I offered him a strategy of raising $1 trillion. I discussed that with him, and I said, well, you're a businessman, the corporate world, that if you are not going to be helping all the SMEs and everybody out, 300 million people out, then Trump is going to pocket that couple of $1 trillion more, and then it will become extremely difficult for Biden or anybody else to beat him.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's a fact of life. Okay.
yeah. Well, I'm not from to get involved with the politics aspects of it. I'm from to get started on my day, and now that I got confirmation of what's going on, like it's
I
football
know. I mean,
season, so
I think you should focus on not anything else. Okay. You have got, I don't know how many acres you have land in Arizona, your rice field. Focus on growing rice. We can build the Energym University campus in your land. And let's focus on that and, cook some good meal for everybody and let 300 people eat immunity boosting food, which is what your strength is. Forget everything else.
yeah. So that's what I'm from to focus on. So let's talk a little bit later on and everything because I
Okay.
got a few more calls that I need to be jumping
Sure,
on.
sure. Make
Let's be
money
in touch later
first,
on.
sell gold first, and once we make money in gold, then we will do, food business in your land.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you,
All
Dr.
right.
Mirza.
Sure thing. Okay. Take care.
Mhm.
Sure thing. Bye-bye.